started 2025 with a victory at stage 1 from Louisiana, Bass Pro Shops backed angler, Justin Cooper.
Morning, how are you?
Good, man. What group are you guys with?
Major League Fishing.
A or B?
I'm in B.
What's the name?
Justin Cooper.
All right, man.
Appreciate you.
Around to the right.
Okay.
Don't follow him.
Just don't follow him. He broke the rules. He can't listen very well. Oh. It's good to be in Florida, dude. My motor's already overheated one time because of grass, and I hadn't even made it 50 yards from the boat ramp. This is Orange Lake, heavy hitters. Little bonus tournament from last year. We caught enough big ones last year to make it here. And yeah, it feels good to be in Florida. It's nice to see some grass. I'm tired of rocks, so we don't have to look at rocks this week. The problem is trying to get out of here. So this lake is really low right now. It's like 3 feet low, I think, maybe more than that. Trying to get out of here, dude. Look at all the hydrilla. But yeah, they had to dredge that ramp that we put in at. They had to dredge it like the past few days just so we can get our boats in here. So I'm expecting big things. Nobody's got to fish it. You know, maybe some kayak anglers or something like that, or some airboats, mud boats. But as far as tournament guys, serious bass fishing guys, it's pretty fresh. And this place has giants. I mean, I watched a lot of videos and stuff, and it seemed like every video you watch, dude was catching a 9-pounder at least. So I'm ready to catch something over 3.5, because I hadn't seen one over 3.5 in about, what, 3 tournaments? The last 3 tournaments or something? Let's go find some giants, man. I think first thing I'm just gonna ride around, look at the lake first thing. It's not very big, so check it out. See what it has to offer. I'm assuming, you know, probably it's Florida. Punch and bite, chatterbait, speed worm, big top water over this grass, something like that. So let's pull a few Florida little juice rods out, you know. See how that looks. Oh, that's gonna get a bite. You know that grass creek is gonna get a bite. Leave him in there. Leave him in there. Gotta have a swimmer. Gotta have a chatter. Ned rig? No. Stupid Ned rig. Who wants that crap? I can stay back in Beaver Lake, Arkansas. Dude, where's my frogs? That's what we want.
Yeah?
First flipping by.
Okay.
Big punching by. Decent one. Squabble bass. We caught a few. Bunch of little ones. Or I say a bunch of little ones. 4 or 5 little ones on a old chatter wagon.
Yeah, go ahead.
First one flip. Oh, watch that beaver, that little hematoma.
Yeah.
What? What a catastrophe. but a nice bass. Little isolated clump out here. It's like the last clump. 3-pounder. Close to it. 3 1/4. Damn it. I came down here. This stuff's slick. I fell. I don't know what I hit. Oh, that's what it is. My elbow caught this bad boy right here. And why they call it funny, I don't know. Because it's funny to you. That's debilitating. In a bind. Oh my gosh.
Would you hug yourself?
Dude. Reached in there and old sucker bit me. And it was in a bind to where I couldn't push my finger out of it.
Yeah?
Whoa. Probably not. Y'all know what time it is. Midday update from Orange Lake. Featuring ham sandwich. Not near as good as I was thinking it would be. The lake is really dirty. Like dirty all over. A couple squirrels, one flipping, one chattering, a few non-squirrels on chatter. Had a couple more bites on a like flashy swimmer type deal. I didn't catch either one of them. I've seen a lot of fish blow up in the grass, that type deal. Can't really get them to bite though. Had to come back get my sunglasses, and I had just kind of seen this opening back in here. I was like, I'll try to run in there because it is thick grass running in here. If you try to get anywhere off the main lake in the back, some of this backwater, hydrilla is super thick. Yeah. Anyways, I run in here, and the water's clean, so that's cool. Maybe it'll make a difference. A couple guys are in here, so come here, throw a frog a little bit, flip some of this stuff, wind around a little swim bait. Just try to get some bites. For now, finish this off, Mr. Ham. Long. It got teeth. I just want my bait back. That's where these bad boys come into play. Oh my god. You gonna lip him for me? Quit. Yeah, look at those teeth. Scare me. Pike, I don't know what they call it, jackfish, I don't know, slimy back, come here, dude. $190 dude. God. This place kind of sucks. Or I suck one. Not many bass. Not many bass at all. Bass, dude. Got a few boats around. They probably saw it anyways, but another 3.5, 3 3/4. Right at the boat. Wish we'd find a lot more of those today. That's the only third squirrelable fish I've seen today. Appreciate it, dude. Didn't tell me nothing. Just random. They swapped back to the black and blue though. It's the only 2 squirrels I caught was on black and blue, and the little ones I've caught on white. But I don't know if it makes a difference or not. I mean, the water's so dirty from algae. There's a big algae bloom right now. It's got the whole lake just yucky, except for way back in the back stuff. But I ain't even get bit back there. That's a wrap. First day of practice here at Orange Lake. Nowhere near as good as I was expecting it to be. Lake is pretty much dirty all over unless you get way in the back of this stuff. Hydrilla mats are, just look around, it's everywhere. Bites were random that I did get. Got some chatterbait bites. Had a couple flipping bites, one good one, missed a good one. Had a couple swim bait bites. Nothing consistent. Just kind of hodgepodge around. Didn't find really anything I liked until right there at the end. Caught a decent one, had another bite, watched a couple fish blow up, so you know, maybe that's a good productive area at least. We'll see. Tomorrow's a new day. Lake isn't very big, so we're eliminating a lot of water, and maybe by the tournament we'll have all the bad water eliminated and all we get to do is run good water. So that's the game plan. Ready to get back, not overheat trying to get back so I can get back. Right now we're overheated. Trying to run through this stuff. Get some food, get some sleep, do it again tomorrow. We'll see you. All right. Day 2 practice here, Orange Lake. Got a beautiful sunrise. It's gonna be a beautiful day. It's gonna be a hot day. But good thing is, with the sun today, hopefully it puts these fish in all these mats. We just kind of dive around, try to get some flipping bites. It's gonna be a grind. I talked to some guys, 3 squirrels, 4 squirrels, 5 squirrels, you know, 2 squirrels. So it's definitely not gonna be a slugfest like we were thinking, at least as of yet, unless something changes. So just gonna be one of those, put your head down and go. You know, maybe it's you flip all day, maybe you throw a chatterbait all day. We can figure that out. Try to find a needle in a haystack, because there's gonna be a couple guys that find that needle in a haystack, and it's gonna be like they're fishing on a different lake than the rest of the field. So, man, if we can get lucky and find that, that'd be huge. So, gonna be put the trolling motor down, see if we can find it. Oh, it's big.
Huh? I'm talking about that is a big one.
Yeah, right. Using that stuff, you have no idea.
How do you shake a fish off on a spook?
Yeah, this hook's rolled in. That is hook's rolled in, dude. Hey, you got any of them?
asked the same question.
You still on black and blue? Or you got the
Oh,
sapphire on
no,
one
I'm
side?
throwing black and red.
Black and red.
I don't flip a beaver. It don't go through as good.
Yeah, no, that menace is way better.
That's all I punch is a menace grub.
Menace. I need to break mine out. I've been flipping a beaver, but big beef.
I like a baby D-ball too.
You hear my poles, man? Oh, dang, they actually went down nice. They kind of been struggling on me.
Pull down, boy.
Pole down, trophies up.
I've never had to do that.
Let me squeeze by you, cowboy.
Yeah, dude, that's it. That's her.
That's the mine?
Yeah, I was flipping black and blue before I went to black and red.
It probably don't make a difference.
I don't think it does. I think you just flip it by their nose and they're gonna open their mouth or they're gonna swim away from it. Alright, dude. I guess I'm gonna go somewhere else. Throw my chatterbait around and hope a 10-pounder bites it.
Is that what Marshall called his one?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Dude, that's absolutely Molly Watt. These giants, because some of the ones I've seen have been good. It's just decent ones. Here. Oh, there we go. Pretty. Another 3 3/4, maybe 4-pounder. Maybe we need to leave, dude. Paper thin. My goodness, put the giant head on it. I had 2 bites that cast. It's like a 2.5 pounder, but it should be a 4. Come thin. See you later, Stinky. We should get out of here, dude.
Yeah.
Start shaking them off. Oh, a little bit cleaner water. Like it's the clean. Well, it's not the cleanest water I've seen, but it's the prettiest water I've seen. Shallow, just scattered pads. Just rolling around a swimmer. Belly weight with a little blade on it. Just pour it in my mouth. The wind. Losing the goods. Is that sus?
Dude. The water bowl was like half in frame, so it kind of looked a little sus.
Good? Gucci?
I've been reeling for the last minute.
Oh, alright. You waiting on me then? You've been sitting on G waiting on that?
Always.
Alright. The midday update. Sandwich o'clock, which is 1 o'clock our time, by the way. If everybody's wondering what time we try to hold out to lunch, 1 o'clock. These longer days, you know, it don't get dark till 7, 8 o'clock, and you're gonna be out there all day. You can't eat that sandwich at noon when lunchtime is, because that's too early. So push it back to 1. That way it holds you over till throughout the day. update is I've had more bites today than I did all day yesterday. I've already had 3 squirrels, maybe 4. One of them would have been close. Yeah, I got on that little swim bait bite, kind of up in the scattered pad stuff, a little bit cleaner water, shallower. Had several bites. You know, a lot of little ones, but had a 4-pounder, you know, one close to 3. That should have been a 4-pounder, but it was skinny as a rail. Felt like I shook a couple good ones off, decent ones, you know, scoreable bites. That's the best thing I've had going. Got on a little deal this morning where I caught a bunch of rats with a chatterbait and that swim bait. They were all small. So, I don't know. But, you know, I feel like I at least found maybe an area that I can start in day one. Just ease through there, pole down, fan cast around, pole up, move 100 feet, pole down, do it again. You know, because there's a lot of individual targets, but also the water is just clean enough, I think, that the fish can see it from a ways away. Because a lot of those fish, I see them wake from 5-6 feet away just to come and get it. So that's cool. Fun bite. I mean, they absolutely thump it. See if we can find a little bit more of that. It's the only place on the lake that I've seen that is set up like that, which is, I guess, kind of good and bad. But we'll keep going. Probably pick up a flipping stick here in a little bit and just try to flip for a couple hours. See if I can catch a big one. You know, if you can catch a 7, 8, 9, Lord knows, a 10-pounder or double digit in the tournament, that's going to be huge, as tough as it is and the little weight it might take. So keep at it. Enjoy this ham sammy. We'll be back. Flip them out. Catch a booner of a goggle eye. I mean, that's a trophy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Get out of here, stinky. Oh, sorry, dude. I gave him a headache. What's up, dude? Just scrolling, man. Watching boys blast them on Santee.
Blind power rankings, some of the best states.
Oh, I'm about to learn some wheeler tips right here.
Go ahead.
What are we doing?
Florida.
Oh, we're ranking the best
I'm gonna
Florida
say
states.
Florida low key is
Florida?
rated. I'm gonna put him on
4.
I'm gonna put him at 4.
There you go.
4.
Wheeler says 4. Oklahoma? 5.
5.
South Carolina?
Okay, I can roll South Carolina. That's good.
I'll go.
It's got Santee. It's got.
It does have Santee,
Murray,
Murray, Hartwell, 2.
I'm gonna put him at 2.
Okay, Alabama?
If you take Gunnersville out of Alabama,
That's where I'm
you
at.
gotta hold. No, see,
You got to go 3.
Um,
Let's go in 3.
I'm gonna say Alabama's gonna be. Man, he's pretty good. Alabama, you got Gunnersville.
Got Gunnersville,
you
Pickwick.
have the
That's like the
Coosa.
2 best. You'd have the Coosa, but I've never
Outside of
been.
I'm not gonna give him number 1. I'm gonna give him 3.
Tennessee goes to 1.
I can rock with Tennessee being number 1. So in this,
Not
I'm
bad.
okay with Tennessee getting done.
You got
the
Kentucky
diversity.
Lake, still got some of Pickwick,
You even have South Kentucky
Chick,
Lake.
Nickajack,
You have smallmouth
Watts
fishing,
Bar,
you
yeah,
got largemouth
smallmouth,
fishing, you got,
largemouth.
you know, Hollow, you got Highland Reservoirs, you got-
That's probably
you get your
pretty
10-pounder
fair.
Tennessee,
It's probably
you
pretty
get
good.
your 7-pound smallmouth, and you get your big spot.
Yeah.
All in the same state. To
Look
me,
here, main wheeler,
that's why I moved here.
same
I'm doing those rankings.
Same
The
rankings.
only one I'm probably
Oh.
overall would probably be Texas.
Yeah.
Number 1 overall.
Texas got to go number 1 if it was in
Those
there.
rankings, I feel like those picks were spot on.
Pretty
Let me know what
solid.
you guys think.
Pretty solid. Oh, I need to get up and go find the bass. This thing got tough. I ain't had a bite since the update. It's like 4 hours ago. Brutal. Little gar hole out here. This is where you gotta like just dig deep, just a little bit longer. But I kind of want to put it on the trailer. I've done made 4 laps around this thing. Done fish what I felt like's the best stuff. I mean, this looks decent right here. I ain't fished through here. Fished over there yesterday evening. They're gonna bite at some point again tomorrow evening. I just don't know if I'm gonna be out here to get bit. Let's make a cast. We calling it. 6:30. Had enough of the Orange Lake for now. After that midday update, not much happened. Went a long time without a bite. Finally had a few bites on chatterbait in one little area. I say little area, decent size, but one of them was a scoreable, the other one tried to eat the boat, might have been scoreable, and another one boiled on it. I think it was a decent fish if it was a bass. So, a couple off days, being I'm Group B, so this week heavy hitters were Group A, Group B. So like we used to do regular season events, the field is split up into 2, Group A, Group B. Group A fishes, what's that?
They'll fish Saturday.
They'll fish Saturday. Today is Thursday then, right?
Yep.
Thursday. So tomorrow's off day, meeting, all that stuff. Saturday will be an off day for me. Group A will fish. I'll fish on Sunday, Group B, and then I'll fish again on Tuesday. So, goal is, I think there's only, like 16 guys, I think, per group. And I think top 10 make the knockout from each group. So, it's gotta be 7 other guys or 6 other guys. Seems like good odds, but it's tough out there. Don't know what it's gonna take to make it. Maybe 12 pounds, 15, I don't know. Because I never saw any of those big Orange Lake giants like that's out there. I just saw some 3-pounders and a couple 4-pounders. But there was heard several pretty darn good ones. And then a couple of 11s, a 10, Colby had a 9. Otter had 2 7s. So they're out there to be had. We're just gonna save them for Derby Day. So if you get one of those, man, that goes a long way. It's gonna be big. So you just kind of go fish for 5 bites on this lake, this tournament kind of deal. Is it an area, is it a bait? I don't know. Everything just seems kind of random. I have a few areas where I think I can get bites. Well, we'll see come Sunday. Go chill. Tomorrow chill. I don't know when I'll rig tackle. At some point. Gotta go to Bass Pro Shops, get a few things. At some point also, probably do that tomorrow. And I guess we'll see you whenever I see you. I don't know. We're gonna have more in this video? Alright, we're having more in this video. This practice video ain't over yet. But we'll catch you wherever we catch you.
Usually I'm like, hey, listen, we got limited space. We'll park every one of your boats down there, man. Bring them. No problem at all. So I just want to welcome everybody, man. Heavy hitters. The first one of these I ran, I was like, you know what? This may be the coolest fishing tournament I've ever been a part of. It's still, like, it's a phenomenal event. There's no doubt about it. Just tons of money to be given away. I brought multiple boxes of trophies, checks, all kinds of stuff. And so guess what? There's 32 of you out here. Because, why is there 32 of you? Because the heavy hitters never had a tiebreaker. Okay? Which is wild. How did that never happen in the past? Nobody knows. There is a tiebreaker going forward. But just to let you know, we've got a couple extra anglers here because we had a 3-way tie there for the final spot.
Okay, I told John and I both were like, hats off, Annex, we don't know how to do it.
Yeah. Hey, she actually, we thought she wasn't. She was still wired in the truck. And
Yeah.
so she finally started. We got it. this slick stuff right here.
I love how they always give you red because all your stuff's red.
Yeah, dude. I mean, that's like my color, right? Isn't that what?
I think red looks good on you.
Thanks, dude. Am I pretty?
Yeah. It makes your eyes pop.
Yeah. Got that Bass Pro. Got that epic on there, baby. That's what we need. We got a hoodie too, because it's gonna be, you know, really cold.
Yeah,
Let's go get it. Yeah. I'm glad they gave us a hoodie.
Riding with him home? He riding with you home?
No, I ain't gonna.
All right, he can ride with me home.
Yeah. I
He
ain't
ain't
have
got
to
time to
adjust.
take pictures. I gotta leave.
You gotta go. Yeah, right. Did you eat here?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, ready? Yeah. Straight on, coming down. 3, 2, 1. One more. And check it. And then it's the back, please. Yep. Got it, man. Thank you. Thanks, bro. See you out there, man. Yeah, man. We'll see you out there. Yep. Might be hard to find us. That's all I got.
That's all you got.
That's all I got. I know. Yeah. It felt weird, but felt good at the same time. All right, here we are. Heavy hitters day 1. It is Sunday, Group B. Group A went yesterday. We can look at score tracker. There were some giants caught. Talk had a 10-pounder, several 7s, 8s, maybe a 9. But it was tough. I think their cut was like around 18 pounds, which is actually a little better than what we thought it might be. So they must be biting a little bit better than what they did in practice. Got to get out there and go find them. Go find some giants. Hopefully they're where I left them. I'm gonna go run to that one spot where, you know, it's kind of scattered pads and stuff like that and roll around my swim bait and just see, man. I don't know if I can catch a giant there, but I feel like there's scoreable fish there, and that's what we gotta do. We just gotta catch scoreables to get to that knockout, to have a chance at that championship. You know, maybe we can get in a position where we can go fish for a big one, go flip around, throw a frog, something like that. So that's the goal. It's a beautiful sunrise this morning here in Florida. It's gonna be hot today. We got a camera. Life is good, man. Let's go find some big fish for heavy hitters. Light 8 I've had. 2 pounds, 10 ounces. Florida bass, good start. Should be number 2. 2 pounds, 3 ounces. Big head, just skinny. Same process. He'd make 2 pounds, 4 ounces. Oh, good little dry spell right there. A long time left. Alright, good move. Should have left. Just stay here all day, I guess.
2 pounds, 10 ounces.
Just made a made a move earlier. Finally, look at that. They talk about it ain't a scoreboard. Why is there not any out there? Finally. A bite. I'm looking for at least one of them.
£4 pounds, 3 ounces.
Or 3. Made a good decision.
You say whatever
Grind,
you want, Taylor. Huh?
Oh yeah. Gotta keep them cookies, man. Yeah, I may take one. Yeah.
Had a couple pull off like they're gonna chase the fly a little bit, which never ate.
Yeah, I got it.
But
Yeah, that's all matters. What you doing tomorrow? Good question. Heck. Whatever you wake up and feel like, huh? Yeah.
I just know I'm going from here to Panama. So if I can't catch a bass, I'm going to Panama and we're gonna catch the shit out of tuna. So it's good.
There you go. The retired life. Must be nice. Better than stressing out over this, ain't it? Yeah.
Go there.
Get your flip flop.
Yeah.
Well, that's a wrap. Day 1, heavy hitters. First guy out currently in 9th place. Like 3.5 pounds back. At 16 something, the cut's 20. A little bit of a frustrating day. I had a lot of bites. I might have had more bites today than I had in 2 days of practice combined. I definitely that little swim bait is the deal for me. In that area, you know, I went there first right out the gate. I think I missed 4 or 5 before I finally caught one. And then I changed colors. I was throwing the Houdini and then I changed it to black and blue. I was thinking maybe, you know, they weren't getting the Houdini good first right out of the gate, kind of lower light, you know, the sun hadn't got up good yet. So I swapped to the dark color, hoping that they would get it better, and I think I caught the first 3 fish that bit it. 2 of them were non-scorables and 1 scoreable. And then I started missing a few again. Caught another scoreable, and who we got? Johnny? John's back, and yeah, that was the end of the first period. Lots of bites, only 2 scores show for it. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna start here, second period. Maybe I can pick up one more, and caught another one pretty quick. When I started making another pass through there. Whoa, dude! Don't take my lower unit off. God almighty. And I left. That I told myself, I was like, you know, you're not supposed to leave fish to find fish, but I did because I felt like I needed to. I had a couple more areas I felt like I could go in and get some bites, and I did. I went to those areas and had a few more bites, non-scorables. Right there at the second period, end of the second period, I caught one more. So that gave me 4 scorables after the second period ended, and just kind of went fishing a little bit, you know, got out in that deeper grass with a chatterbait, trying to find a big bite. I flipped a lot trying to find a big bite. Had 1 bite punching, and I sent that 12-incher to the moon when I swung on him. So Did you get my shot, dude? You look good. You look good back here. And I went to a spot where I ended my second day of practice. And I had a couple bites through there. Just pulled in with a chatterbait. I caught 5 non-spoilables in a row in about 20, 25 minutes, and I was frustrated. I was like, are you kidding me? I had like 20 minutes to go, 25 in the third period. Still hadn't caught a scoreable. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go back to where I started. It's had a good rest. I know there's some scoreables around there. Maybe I can catch one to end the day. And as soon as I pulled in, I think first 2 or 3 minutes, I catch a 210. So I go a little bit further and I catch that 4-3. And out there a little deeper was crazy because I was making the shallow pass through there in the shallow stuff, throwing that swim bait. And there's a bunch of deeper pads too that hadn't really fished through, but there's so much life in here. Brim popping, fish blowing up, and I was like, man, there should be, as I'm casting, I'm like, man, there should be some in those deeper pads. It hits the water and I crank it like 4 times. Whoosh. I set the hook and I thought it was a non-spoilable the way it looked, and it dogged me down the pads. And I was like, maybe a scoreable, and ended up being 4-3 with, you know, in the last 10 minutes. So pretty clutch to really good move to go back and catch those 2 scoreables. So gonna regroup, rest tomorrow, and who knows, may just stay in that stretch all day come Tuesday. First period definitely gonna be there. Hopefully I can go get a bunch of bites. We'll just see how it goes. And I'd love to get in position where I can, you know, go catch 22 to 25 pounds in the first period and a half or something like that, to where I can go try to catch a giant. I don't know if I can catch a giant down that stretch. I hadn't seen any yet, but it's Florida. You never know where that 10-pounder might come from. And, you know, I felt like I fished for giants today when I was, you know, punching mats and rolling chatterbait and caught non-spoilables. So, ready to go get some food, take a shower. I'm tired, thirsty, hungry. We'll see you on Tuesday. Yeah, I don't think they mentioned that. They were talking about something.
I didn't even say that, but I said we've had probably I don't know what, 10 or 12 that could qualify for that.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, I mean that'd be sweet. Somebody walk out here. Yeah, got me a Phoenix boat.
Want me a boat out of the deal?
I'd use that for sure.
Yeah, that'd be perfect. All right.
He came in last night, and I was out the truck, and he'd been to the bar a little too long.
Oh yeah.
And I'm surprised that he was even driving. And he gets out of the car and he says, "Hey, Ernie." I said, "Who you talking to?" "Are you Ernie?" I said, No, he didn't unhook it. He wanted to hook it back after I hooked it.
I think he unhooked it. I thought maybe he didn't.
Now you want me to climb down there and get it?
There's my first time backing a boat in.
Imagine, he just rips it.
Fired up. Here we are, day 2. Heavy hitters, Orange Lake. Moving day. Goal, top 8. Guess what place we're in? 9th. Like 3.5 pounds out the cut currently. So I think that cut line was, you know, 20 pounds or so, and I had like right at 17. Going to need, it doubled for Group A, like an easy double, maybe double in a pound or something. So going to need, you know, 40 plus to probably to make it. So I need to have a 24-pound day. I think we can do it, man. I feel like we're around the fish to do it. Man, if we can get lucky and catch like a, you know, a really big one out of there, that'd be huge. Main thing is just hopefully get the bites early, get them, I know we're gonna get the bites early. Hopefully I get the bait when we get them in the boat. Gonna spend a lot of time down that stretch. Y'all saw it. Started there, caught some fish, left it, just kind of struggled. Come back right at the end of the day and caught 2 more. So spent a lot of time there, especially the first period and third period. Maybe the second period I try something different, you know, depending on how that first period goes. But fired up to get out there. Beautiful sunrise here in Florida. It's gonna be hot. Not any, I don't see any clouds today, so it's gonna be a warm one. Hopefully the fishing's just as hot. We got the juice rigged up, no spinning rods on deck, almost all braid. Let's go find a big one.
Good.
Sorry guys, y'all just missed it. 410.
Ounce, 2 ounces.
2. Let's go. Third period. Well, welcome to the grind. Say 2 pounds.
2 pounds, 3 ounces.
Let's go. Oh yeah.
Gotta make this legal.
You know? Yeah, getting soaking wet, that was just insult to injury right there. I mean, if I could have just caught one more, like 6-pounder, I'm going like, shoot, we would have come in before it hit. But no, I had to sit out there in it and grind. Get in now. No, sure, that's fine.
Sure?
Yep.
Okay. That's it.
Yeah, play one.
Give us the spiel. What worked, what didn't work, what you would have done different. Overall thoughts on Orange Lake.
Alright. Well, that's a wrap. Heavy hitters Orange Lake for me. Only got to fish 2 days because we missed the cut again by a couple bites. It's kind of been the story of my year, other than one tournament. We won't talk about that one. Yeah, the cuts that I missed have just been a bite or two, unfortunately. I've just been right there, you know, not sure if it's just bad decisions. You know, a little bit of it has been bad decisions, a little bit of it's relying too much on practice. A little bit of it's just, you know, not getting the fish in the boat, not getting the bites that I do have into the boat. That was kind of the deal this week. Honestly, I made one area work, or almost work, I guess I could say. I didn't have a great practice, y'all saw. You know, few fish a day, not any big ones, man. I think that's one of the biggest things that upsets me about this week. The biggest fish I caught weighed 4 pounds, 10 ounces, and I caught it, yeah, yesterday. Which actually, unfortunately, y'all didn't get to see because my GoPros were off. There you go. But you caught a little bit of it because I turned it on and showed you. But anyways, you saw that. That was the biggest one I saw all week. I knew that area had the potential to make the knockout round and potentially make championship round. The fish were there, just a lot of missed bites, you know, on that swim bait. This is how it goes in those pads and stuff like that. But man, if I had to do it all over again, one thing, it looks like I kind of missed the boat on an area of the lake that is kind of going down in for a few of the top guys. In practice, I got way back in the back on the other side of a mat. It opened up, water got really pretty, really clear, and I spent like 2 hours in there and had one little bite. And then I ran out of there and was running down the south end of the lake, and there was a big mat, and I could tell there was water on the other side of it, and I was like, man, I really don't want to go through that again. And I turned the boat around and started fishing on the outside, and I should have ran through that mat, because on the other side of that mat, where it opened up, was a lot of bites to be had and a lot of big ones. And I didn't do it. So, you know, that's one thing that I need to get better at is, you know, dissecting the lake and probably looking at more of it than I have in the past. It's kind of one of those damn if you do, damn if you don't type deals. You get bit in an area, you know, you want to expand on it, but you don't want to expand too much and then get spread out. And that's kind of usually how I fish. I like to get an area dialed in and try to hone in on that area, spend more time with my bait in the water than running around. But this was a very big lake to begin with. I mean, it took, it could take 5-7 minutes to run from one end to the other. So I should have looked at every square inch of that lake that I possibly could, and I didn't. So that's one thing I would have done differently. And, you know, through a topwater moors, guys, catch some really big ones on topwater, bladed jig, which I threw every time I get a bite on a chatterbomb in the practice and in tournament. It was non-scoreable. I think yesterday on day 2 of my qualifying round, I caught 6 or 7 on a chatterbait and none of them scored. I had 115. That was the closest I got. So that was frustrating, you know, and you see guys, you know, catching some giants on a chatterbait right now. Shout out to my boy John Hunter for making the cut and going viral for losing a 10-pounder at the boat with his hand in the fish's mouth. Clip that, put that in there. Show that. Everybody wants to see that. he don't want to see it again, but we like to remind him of it. That was rough. That made me want to throw up. But yeah, that's one of the things I would have done differently. He's fishing today. As y'all are seeing this is the knockout round. Those guys are fishing. I'm not. But John made the cut. Hopefully he can pull it out, make championship, and win the whole thing. That'd be awesome to see my boy John win it. He's due. He's been doing it long enough, and yeah, he's due for a win. So I would love to see him get the W here this week. Yeah, got it done. Mainly throwing that swim bait on a 7-1 heavy, the Johnny Moore's Platinum rod with 8.3 to 1 gear ratio reel on the Platinum reel, 30 pound XPS braid. That was my setup this week. We'll take this, and next is Grand Lake for the next BPT event, stage 6, Grand Lake, Oklahoma. Fired up for that one. Hopefully the water's right, it stays consistent. We can get out there, graph up some schools, some brush, that type deal. Stuff that I love to do because we really need it. Right now we're the last guy in the cut, and as far as Red Crest goes, top 28 guys qualify. Really we want to be top 25 for that World Bass Enterprises tournament for a shot at 1.25 mil. So definitely need to be inside that top 25. But we got to have 2 tournaments. We got Grand Lake and then Lake Erie. So got to have 2 cuts at least to potentially make that top 25 and to make Red Crest. That's really the ultimate goal, is to make Red Crest. So take this, get the Grand. Thanks for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe, do all the good stuff. If you're in it this long and you're not subscribed, hit that button, dude. What are you doing? Colby, what you got to think? What you got to say about it, dude?
We suck.
We suck, man. Colby sucked, I sucked. We both missed the cut by 6 pounds, less than 6. How much you missed it by?
Yeah, 6.5.
Yep, I missed it by 6.5 too. So, sucks to suck. We'll see you at the next one.